So let me recording in progress. So thank you for attending today's training session. I hope you do get something out of it. Let me just find my where is it now? Session plan, so we can go through what we're going to cover in today's topic. And I will also share my screen. So let me draw it. So today's session is what we're going to do. It's a basic introduction to Microsoft Excel. We're going to do it online. Hi, my name's Andrew. As such. So at the end of the training session, we should be able to come away with a basic understanding of how to use Microsoft Excel and be able to perform some basic tasks and skills, that being opening and creating a spreadsheet, editing, saving, doing some basic formulas in the spreadsheet, looking at various headings, sorting cells, and then at the end we'll just quickly create some basic graphs, tables, pie charts, that sort of thing. So let's just do a bit of housekeeping first. So we'll just do that to make sure everyone. So what we're going to want to make sure is so what's your basic understanding of, do you have any basic understanding of Excel at this stage? Have you used it before in your workplace?
No.
Okay. Can I just ask quickly, your computer literacy, would you say you're basic, intermediary, subject matter expert, just for computers in general, or?
Computers in general, I'm fine. Just Excel, not so much.
Excel. So, and have you used other Microsoft products before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good. There's no real special needs for this one profile. Just from a workplace health and safety, the environment that you're in, you feel safe and comfortable. If anything, if a fire alarm arises from your area, you know what you need to do as such. Equipment wise, it's pretty much just having a computer in front of you as such.
Yep.
Let me just go back. Sorry, I'm just opening it up again. There it is. That's the one I want. Yep. Okay, so I think it's going to go for around 30 minutes. So the roadmap for it is we'll just go through the presentation. We'll just go through it as such. The assessment will be ongoing. So what I will be doing, I'll be going through the things, then I'll be asking you to show me the steps as such, and then we'll just recap as we go through. There's no wrong questions, so if you have any questions, please ask me as such. Okay, so let's find Microsoft Excel on our computers. So do we want to do that first?
Yep.
So let's open up Microsoft Excel. I shall close it from last time. One moment. I don't want to save it. Okay, so we're going to open it up. So what I will do now as well, will share my screen with Excel. Okay, can you let me know if you've got that on your screen now?
Yep. Yep.
So first things first, we want to go through and just discuss what Excel is. What do you think Excel is? What do you think the main purpose? Where would you think you'd use Microsoft Excel, in what sort of environment?
For data, for putting in data.
Yeah.
We use it at work for exporting learning data.
Yeah.
That's really all my knowledge is on it.
And that's pretty, most all people use it for, data, financial records, formulas, doing some nice pie charts, graphs, that sort of thing. It's a good visual tool to use in the workplace as such. So let's first open up what we call a workbook.
Yep.
You done that?
Yep. Open. Yep.
Yep, and see what we've created. We've created what we call a spreadsheet. So this is a large spreadsheet within it as such.
Yep.
So within the spreadsheet, we've got these sheets. So this is the sheet within the workbook, and we can do many things with this sheet, which we'll go through. We can add sheets as we want. We can add as many as we want.
Yep.
If we double click and highlight it,
Yep.
like that, we
Yep.
can name the sheet. So let's name the sheet. You can name it whatever you want.
Yep.
Then if you also right click it, you can make it a fancy color.
Beautiful.
The other thing didn't want it to go through as well, right click again. If you don't want anyone to, if you want to restrict who can see this sheet or who can edit
Yep.
this sheet, you can also protect the sheet.
Oh. Yep.
So by going, we won't do it now, but it's just something that I want to show you. You can also put a password on this so no one else can access it.
Cool.
But you can also restrict what people can do within the sheet, even if you have access, given access to them. So that's something separate as well. So that's the first thing. Let's open the sheet that we've got. So within each sheet, there are cells.
Yeah.
So where we are now, where I've highlighted it, this is one cell, or this is many cells.
Yeah.
When we have many cells, we call it a range of cells. So you can have a single cell, you can have two cells, or you can have multiple cells, which we call a range.
Yeah.
And each of those cells has a location. So that's D. This one here is D2. And so if you look up here, it's highlighted.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we call a cell. What we'll also just quickly go through while we're here is the headings within Excel. So we've got our home, which is our main one.
Yeah.
Our insert, where we can put in, where we can create tables, shapes, insert pictures, charts, columns, etc.
Yeah.
If we want to format the layout, it's very similar to Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
All these headings. When we come to formulas, how we utilize those formulas, which we'll go through. We've got the data functionality. If we're going to export and import data in from another source, this is the formula we do.
Yeah.
Similar to Microsoft Word, we can also spell, do grammar review as well.
Beautiful.
So what I want to do, I just want to make sure I'm going to unshare my screen.
Yeah.
So one moment, please. So if I unshared my, oh no, it stopped sharing.
No, still
So
sharing.
I want you to share your screen.
Yeah. I'll try. It's gonna it let me this time.
Okay, so if you want to get up your Excel spreadsheet. Okay.
That work?
Yeah, I can see that. Do you want to close that one for me?
Yeah.
And open up a new one for me.
A new one?
Yeah.
So I am going to
So you can just close Excel completely. Yeah, don't save. Exactly. That's the one.
And then new.
New, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, screen sharing is paused. Is it still going?
It's paused. Yeah.
How do I fix that?
Unpause down the bottom, maybe. Yeah, you're back. Okay. So we're back in. So what I want you to do is just add 3 more sheets for me.
3 more sheets. Yep.
And then name them for me. You can name them whatever you want.
Yep.
Then can you show me cell number C14?
C14. Yep.
That's great work. Yep. So where would I go using the headings that you have above there? Where would I go to put a graph, a table, or a pie chart? Which of those headings would I use?
Let's go to
No,
that one.
no,
It was
no,
there before.
no, that one. There you
That
go.
one, insert.
Exactly. Yeah. So so you can see you've got your pie and your things. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's great work. Yep. So that's just a basic start. Do you want to unshare for me? And I'll start and I'll share mine again if you don't
Share.
mind.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we'll do now.
Are you going okay?
Yeah, we're going great.
Okay.
We are. So what I want to show you now is, okay, we've gone through how to create a sheet. We've gone through how to name the sheet. You've shown me how to locate the cell within the sheet
Yep.
and where we can go about inserting data if we want to create a pie chart as such. So what we want to do now is we want to put some data in, and we want to be able to then add it up, subtract it, average it, or divide it.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do on your screen, and I'll do it on mine, is I want to first show you how we can duplicate the data within a cell. So as you can see, I've just put one in. So how do you think I could quickly just duplicate that 10 times? Let's just duplicate it a quick 10 times. So that I'll just quickly go through. I'm sorry, you go first.
So you can go 1 down 10 times.
Yeah, so you could just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 down 10 times. So let's just start at 1 to 10.
Yeah.
1, 1. You could do that. Or there's another quick way that you could do it. I'll just use the column next to it in D. I'll just put 1 again.
Yeah.
And if you highlight that column, see how it's highlighted with the green in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah.
If you just scroll down, and remember this, what do we call this area here?
I can't remember.
The range.
The
So this is a range of cells.
Yeah.
So see how I've just done that?
Yeah.
I've just duplicated it in a the quicker way as such.
Yeah.
And that's provided that's duplicated the same information. Okay, so as we're going along, we've made a mistake, for example, we want to auto correct it quickly. We can go back to the last one and just backspace it. We can do that if we want.
Yeah.
Or we can just quickly in the top corner here, see the arrow? You got that on your screen?
Yeah.
We can just quickly click that again, and that'll auto correct our last change or addition that we've done in the spreadsheet as such.
Beautiful.
So what I want you to do, I want you to quickly delete exactly what I've just done through that. And then I want you to do is go 1 to 5 across, but 10 down. So I want to go 2, 3, and 5, exactly what I've done.
2.
And then I want you to exactly what we did before, quickly duplicate down all those 5 columns.
Sure.
So when you've done that, do you want to, I'll stop sharing.
Yeah.
And you quickly just share your screen for me.
Sure.
If you have any problems, just let me know and I can go through it for you again. That's perfect.
Work.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yep. So that's perfect. So do you want to unshare? I'll share mine.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. I'll share mine back again. Okay, I'll quickly do the same as well. Okay, so let's work out how we can add up this whole column. Remember, what was this area called?
A range.
The range, exactly. And it's the same across all columns. It's a range of cells.
Yeah.
So we want to add up that. We know the answer is 10 because there's 10 ones there. And we knew that would be 10 times 2, but we want to add up that. So what we can do, we can quickly go to our home. We've got our home. We can do it one of two ways as such. We can either manually put in a formula, which we do is equal. And what we're doing, the sum, it's a sum. So it's the sum. And what we need to do then, we need to define the range that we wanted to add up.
Yeah.
So we click on the bottom. We can go ahead, exit. There, see how I've done that? And we click
Yeah.
on the range and it goes all the way up. Sorry, that's just duplicated. I've just done the same error as I did before. Equal, sum, bracket, and then it's the C, that's the starting line. Then it's double dot, because we want to tell it the range. So the range is actually C1 to C10.
Yeah.
And then we close the bracket again. So that's if we manually, and that will give us the figure 10.
Yeah.
So there's the formula there.
Yeah.
C10, C1 to C10. That's if you want to manually do it. There is a quicker way of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go back to that. Okay, I've got that there. How do I just reverting back to what we've gone through before? How do I go back deleting that formula?
You can either backspace it or go up to the undo button at the top.
Correct. That's exactly right. So the quicker way to do it is find the auto sum button on your screen.
Yep.
I did see it before.
Yeah.
And what you can do, you put the sum, and that'll identify for you the range that it's available for you. So it's exactly the same formula, but you're not having to manually enter it in.
Yeah.
Press enter and do it. So do you want to share your screen for me, please?
Yeah.
Stop sharing. Any questions so far?
Not that I can think of.
So you've done that for the 10, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So now I want you to do it for 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Doing the auto sum.
Auto sum, yeah. Auto sum, yeah.
So auto sum.
Yeah.
And it's D1 to D11.
Yeah. So it's highlighted the range for you, yeah.
Yeah. And then enter.
Exactly. That's great. That's perfect.
And then auto sum.
Same again.
And I'm going to do here.
Yep.
E1 to E10.
Yep.
And then auto sum. Enter. Auto sum. Enter.
Exactly right.
What does that mean there, that green dot?
That's the original formula. That's fine. So
Right.
that's perfect. Now, what I want you to do for me, that's one way of doing. There is another way now. I'll show you while you're here on the screen.
Yeah.
Is that I want you to delete the formula for 5, 4, 3, and 2, please.
5,
How you've
4,
done it
3,
before.
2.
So undo.
Oh, undo. Yeah.
Yeah. Undo. Okay. Now go across to your 10.
Yep.
Now, if you click your right down the bottom on that, see the little thing down there, you click inside the cell. Now drag that across to the 5. Yeah, the 5. There you go. Drop. There you go. See,
Perfect.
it's cut and pasted.
Yeah.
That same formula for you as well.
Perfect.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. That's perfect then. So that's what we need. So what we want to do now is say, I want you to find me. The other one I want you to work out for me. There's a way. So if you go across to row I12, I12, that's the button. Yeah, exactly. So click on that. Now, if you go left all the way across to 10, So highlight that, yep, and yep. So just that leave that as is. Now, if you look down the bottom there on your screen, down the bottom of your thing on your
Yep.
page, in the far right corner, it works it out for you without showing. So it shows the average.
Down here?
Yeah, see how it shows the average, and it also shows you the sum.
Yeah.
So if you enter now as well, it'll show you all those figures as well. So
Press
what you
enter.
can, yeah, no, you don't have to. You can
Okay,
just
yeah.
you can see it as well.
Yeah.
But what that's doing is just giving you. So if you ever wanted to work out, say you just wanted to work out the value from, let's go for example, in row column 5,
Yeah.
from G1, the top one, down to G5.
Yeah.
If you just highlight that range, go down the bottom of your screen again,
Oh yeah.
see how it tells you
Yeah.
the average is 5 of 25. The average of 25 is 5, of course. So the total
Yeah.
is 25, and there's 5 numbers that you've used.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's good. We're getting there. So what the next one we want to do, what I want to show you today, and I'll just get up my where is it? If you want to, let me go to my training session thing, wherever it is, wherever I've got it. Won't be long, sorry. Right, so what we've done, let's just recap what we've done so far. We've opened up we now know how to open up a spreadsheet. We now know the range. We now know how to do a sum.
Yeah.
We're able to show how to work out an average within a cell.
Yeah.
While we're there as well, we may as well quickly show you how we can present the information and the data clearer, larger. So if we just click on our totals down the bottom, I'll share my screen again for you so
Yeah.
you can
I'll stop
see it.
sharing. Yeah.
One moment. Okay, hopefully you can see that.
Yeah.
So if we screen that, we can change, just like if you use Microsoft Excel,
Yeah.
we can change the type of font that we use. We can increase the size so it's clearer for those that we're doing. We can also change the color, whatever we want it to be, the boldness, the italic. We can center it if we want.
Yeah.
We can also make it a dollar figure as
Oh, yeah.
such. So what I want you to do for me, just so I can see that you're we're on the same page, is share your screen as well.
Yeah.
And I want to make all those figures in Times Roman. I want them, if you can, let's go Times Roman.
Do I have it on here? Times.
Here it is, Times Roman. Yeah, down the bottom.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Can you make them bold?
Bold.
Let's make it 16 in green.
In green.
Yeah. And can I have it can you put it in a dollar with 1 decimal place?
All in the dollar?
Yeah,
Or
with
just the
one.
bottom part?
No, all in a dollar with 1 decimal place.
All in a dollar with 1 decimal place.
Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we need to see. Okay, so we'll move on. So do you want to unshare and I'll reshare again?
Yep.
Okay, so okay, so I'll just quickly catch up to speed with you. dollar, Roman, green, and Times Roman as well. Just a quick tip as well, if you're looking for your formulas, if you know what the font that you're after, you just have to type it in and it'll usually come up straight away. Saves you scrolling
Yeah.
up and down,
Oh, yeah.
whatever you want. Okay, so now what we want to do, well, what we'll go into our next part of the session is that we'll create a graph from the data that we're using.
Yeah.
So what we first need to do, we need to highlight the data.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to insert. Well, let's insert and let's make it a table to start with. So if you go to insert on the top font box,
Yep.
go to table.
Table.
What it will do, what the Excel has already identified the range. I mean, this is the range that we're looking at. This is what we want to create the table from using this range data. We press OK.
Yeah.
So now it is this. So what we can do with this table, we can now manipulate this table to suit our own needs. So
Yeah.
what we can do, we can highlight the columns,
Yeah.
and we can name those columns. So if you want to go ahead and name whatever you want them to be.
Yeah.
And we do that in the top just above it. See where it says column 1?
Yeah.
You just change it to whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
What we can also do in this, if we want to, we can also filter it. So we can go from small to large numbers if we want to. So let's just sort from the smallest to the largest.
Yeah.
It's not a trick question, but it'll all be the same because it's not.
Yeah.
It's all the same number as such.
Yeah.
So we'll just go back to that. Let's just reverse that.
Yeah.
How did I do that? Just change that. What did I do?
Undo.
Undo. That's right. Exactly. I'm just recapping on something that we've
Yeah.
just gone through before as well.
Yeah.
If we still want to change how this looks, the colors, we don't like the green and we want to go back to our standard black, we can
Yeah.
do that at any time
Yeah.
as well. We can change these formulas. We can actually change the data within the table as well.
Beautiful.
So if I want to make that 10, I can, and that'll
Yeah.
change it as such. The formula does change, stays the same.
Yeah.
It's just the data within.
Perfect.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to get rid of all this data and I want to start from scratch, but I want to keep the actual table itself
Yeah.
because the table itself has formulas, but I want to change the data. So what I can do, I just, again, get the range, highlight that, highlight the range. I'm hoping this will work. I didn't do this the other one. And I right click and I clear contents.
The contents. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that's all gone. See how that's all gone?
Yeah.
So now what if I want to do, I want to go 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Do you want to do that? And then share me your screen for me if you can. Online share. Okay, now what I first want you to do, I want you to duplicate each of those columns down to the bottom.
Yeah.
As we've done before. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly right. So what was I going to do? We were going to, lost my train of thought. Yes, we've just gone over it. You've changed all that. So with that data, you've done that as you've shown me how to do that. We've reinforced that. What I want you to do, can you unshare that for me?
Yep.
and I'll just play catch up on my side for you. I'll do exactly the same what you've done. Let's now create a graph.
Yep.
Sorts. Okay, so again, what we do, we have to highlight the range.
Yep.
After. Okay, so we want to insert, but we want to insert now a chart.
Did you want
So
to
we
share
can-
your screen? It's not coming.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, my fault. Let me not share. Okay, we're back.
Yep.
Let's just share that.
Yep.
So we want to do it. Let's just do a pie chart to start.
Yeah.
So we see all the various types of graphs and charts that we can create.
Yeah.
So if you click on a 2D or a 3D pie chart, whatever you want,
Yeah.
I'll just click on that. So then what that's doing, that's just replicating that data into a chart now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, exactly with what we want to do for presentational purposes, if we're giving a presentation to our teams or so, we can spruce this up to everyone. So if we right click, we can make it bigger if we want.
Yeah.
We can also change the title of the chart.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we can change on the top here, we can change how it looks.
Yeah.
And the format of one. If you want, you can go through all this and change it, spruce it up.
Mm-hmm.
You can change the colors of them if you want within each one.
Yeah.
Depending on what you like, each to their own.
Perfect.
You can. You can also increase the size of that. You can actually move that around if you want.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So what I want you to do for me is share your screen. I'll
Yep.
share mine for me. So can you get rid of that pie chart for me?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So on K1,
K1. Yep.
can you put in 20, 40 across 20 to 100? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100?
100. Yep.
Yep. And then can you duplicate that each of those 10 times for me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yep.
Great. So let's add them up for me.
So we go equal sum.
Use the quick way, remember?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the
the
auto
way.
sum? Yeah.
Auto sum.
Yep.
No, that didn't work. Auto sum.
Yep. That's the way. Correct. Yep.
Yep.
And then duplicate that. Remember the quick way to duplicate it?
That way.
Correct. Perfect. You're an expert. So let's quickly do a pie chart.
Yep.
So what do? We highlight the range all the way down. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. So insert.
Insert
Go to
pie
you.
chart.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. That's exactly right. Couldn't
Perfect.
do it better myself. Okay. So I think you're doing very well what we're doing here today. Let me go back to what else I need to cover with you as such. 1 moment. I'm going to unshare screen. Just quickly go to that. Okay, so I think we've gone through and we've covered what we wanted to apply in practice, and that is to be able to show you just a basic understanding of Excel and how to quickly add up, subtract, see how you can do columns and graphs, and make the spreadsheet more presentable. How do you think you went?
I think I did okay for my first time.
Yeah, I think you did well. It was you seem to pick it up quite well as such. The key takeaways is just there is always short ways of doing things. And that's what we do. And then over time, when you go through these things, you'll get to understand the quick ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Any questions in relation to that?
No, not that I can think of.
I encourage you to, continue your learning with Excel. There's always other additional resources, i.e. through YouTube as such, if you wanted to get some better understanding. There's plenty of 30-minute or an hour sessions if you wanted to do it. If you need any assistance, by all means, you know where I am. But overall, thanks for attending.
Beautiful. Thank you for teaching me.
Okay, I'm going to now work out how I can stop and record this because I don't want to lose it. One moment.
Yeah.
Stop